That's the sound of Hurricane Dorian as it smashed through Bahamas and on its way to Nova Scotia, Canada. Wow, what a mess it made. Anyhow, on the 6th of September 2019, that's on Saturday, the Hurricane Dorian smashed through and hovered over the Bahamas, destroying lots of things. It literally hovered there for 2 days. Anyway, I'll do a better example later, and then it headed north to Canada, Nova Scotia. And then you know what happened? It stopped. It stopped. And then all that was left was the waves of the remnants and the normal waves that came ashore. Isn't it pleasant? Well, what happened here? Imagine, this is Hurricane Dorian. It's hovering around the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean, and it sees the poor old Bahamas, and it just goes like that. It just parked 2 days. Then it goes up the eastern coast of the United States, touching a few places in North Carolina, making a mess there, but not really, really bad, just a mess, causing some rivers to overflow. And then it says, I'm heading to Canada. And it goes straight to Nova Scotia. And, well, the water's quite cool there. By the time it got there, it wasn't a hurricane anymore. It just had some big winds, big hurricane force winds. Wow. I was listening to a Halifax radio station. And, well, you know, caused some floodings and stuff. And some power poles to trees to fall down. See these poor little Bahamian islands? There's a bunch of islands there, and these are actually Brazil nuts. Probably that came from Bolivia. 90% of Brazil nuts come from Bolivia. The other 10% come from Brazil. This is some Bahamian coffee. No, I lied. This is some regular Brazil coffee. And I must apologize. Because of the hurricane, the weekend jungle chat was canceled. Why was it canceled? Well, it was the hurricane. And camera gremlins. Yeah. So, what do we have as a guest today? Hey. Hello? Come on, don't be shy. He's a little shy, isn't he? Come here. Yeah. Caterpillar. You're so cute. Oh, I know. You know you're cute, eh? All right. Well, nice to have you here today, Caterpillar. You want a Brazil nut? You only leaves from the tree that the nuts grow on. Sorry. I should have thought of that. You must not be smart. What about some homebrew coffee? You only eat the leaves from the coffee tree which the coffee beans come off. Well, Halifax is okay now. Turned it to a radio. I'm pointing up at the squeezy there, a squeeze box, and I was listening to a Halifax radio station on Saturday most of the day, because I was just curious to what's going to happen, because it was going towards Nova Scotia, and I had to hear, and it went right through Halifax, or there right about. It was power outages and stuff. It was great. People would call in, even with power outage. Well, they had their cell phones, eh? I guess cell towers didn't fall down. I don't know. But it must have been quite exciting. Yeah. Anyhow, it was a good time. Speaking of good time, I hope you had a good time. Oh yeah, speaking of good time, I went to Halifax in 1988. Drove all the way from Edmonton, all the way across Canada. On the Canada side, visited Adele and Sault Ste. Marie, all the way down through, cut straight across Ottawa, up through Montreal, overnighted in Fredericton. No, Edmundston. Duh. Edmundston. Or was it Frederickston? No, Frederickston. Frederickston. Frederickston, New Brunswick, not Fredericton. Complicated. Nevertheless, then the next was a short 9-hour drive to Halifax. But I really liked Halifax. It was really a nice place. I thought, man, Halifax, still on my top list of Canadian cities, towns, villages, whatever that I would consider living. And what about you? You don't care as long as there's trees. No, they didn't. No. The trees that knocked down are all going to grow back. Oh, yeah, that's good. When are you going to turn into a butterfly? You don't know? Okay. One day, you'll turn into a butterfly. Well, this Christmas, you'll be 17 years old. Yeah, this Christmas. You know that caterpillar was your first stuffy ever. So, if there's anybody here listening from Nova Scotia, or New Scotland, as they would say across the pond, it's possible that on the odd chance this might happen, but I'm hoping. What's hoping? Hoping for one view, and that's yours. My daughter. Yeah, I am crazy, I know. So, to make this shorter than 10 minutes, I can't do that now because it's 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I wrote some things down that I want to talk about, so I'm going to not talk about some things. I'm going to talk about one thing. You had a trip. It was a nice trip. I hope it was a great time. You came back late last night. I looked after Bork as best I could. Bork was kind of scared at me at first. Bork was kind of scared at me of first. No, Bork was kind of scared of me at first. English lesson of the day. Of me at first. There's rules that go with that. But, okay. Bork. Nice pup. Nice pup. And still very much a pup. We had a nice time. He refused to play ball. It was impossible to take him for a walk. One, it was raining the whole time. And even if I did find the leash, which I couldn't... Oh, and two, I couldn't find the leash. You said it was hanging up somewhere, but it wasn't hanging up nowhere. It was behind the door. To get some air in the house, I would just open the door and leave the door open. Well, I couldn't see the leash, and I looked, I couldn't find it. I was going to take him walking around up and down the thing and into the yard here. And the 5 minutes here and there that didn't rain. Because there was no way you could go to the park. It would have been, well, it would have needed flippers. Today, you're still going to need flippers. And it's going to be warm. 36 degrees warm. It's going to be a mighty uncomfortable day. Mighty uncomfortable, don't you think? Oh, what about this? Oh, yeah, I want to talk about packing. I get sidetracked too easy. Okay. The mummy said you were kind of freaked out about packing. I don't know what would cause that unless she did. I even mentioned it to her, and she said, well, I don't cause any stress. I said, relax with her. Let her pack what she wants. It's okay to look at some things and suggest things. You know, that's a Brazil that's still slipping down the wrong way. Yeah, packing. I never had a problem with that. Yeah, because I would pack. Let's see. It was see if it was me going on that trip. I would have packed last week. It's been sitting in the bag, waiting to go. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. But one helpful hint. Always pack for one extra day. I've never done that. Because you don't think, well, no, I've never done that. But it's a good idea. Why, you might say? Well, what happens if you got stuck? Here's the way to get around packing for one extra day. The day you leave, make sure everything's fresh. So the clothes you're wearing the day you leave is not the clothes you're going to be wearing on the next couple of days. You weren't even there 2 days. You were there actually you were there, 36, 42 hours at most? Under 2 days. You left on Saturday morning, returned Sunday afternoon. So that's, let's call it 36 hours. Yeah. It's actually kind of more difficult in a sense to pack for 36 hours. So really you need is, as long as you know what you're going to do, here you need an umbrella. Take always one extra pair of shoes or footwear. Hiking boots if you're thinking about going hiking. And some dress shoes if you're going to be going to an event. And dress clothes if you're going to be going to an event. But you didn't go there to go to an event. An event. Event. And did you invent anything while you were there? Well, I don't care. I just hope you had a good time. Don't worry about it. Take it out the night before. Oh, we'll need this, this, this. Fold it up, throw it in your bag. So you, along with the extra day. So really, so you're going for a day and a half. You pack for 2 days. And you're good. Unless, you're weird. Like some people are weird. And they'll pack everything. Well, you never know. I might get invited to a wedding, so you pack dress clothes. And you never know. I might go hiking up a mountain, so you pack some hiking clothes. Oh, might be go swimming, so you pack some swimming clothes. And even though there's no beach near there and nobody swims and you don't know how to swim, but you never know. It's always a good idea to bring a knife, like a Crocodile Dundee knife. Yeah. You never know, might have to tackle a crocodile. Oh, gator. Gator. No crocs here. No crocs. I wonder how many crocs. Oh, I learned something on the Halifax radio station. Hurricane comes from the native Central American. God, it looks like I wrote weed. Word, Hulm. Hulm. Typhoon is the hurricanes that they get in from the Pacific, and a cyclone only happen in the Indian Ocean, and of course, above the equator they go this way, and below the equator they go this way. They don't get too many whirlywinds, let's call them, below the equator. So we're in a hurricane-free zone. And so is places like Cambridge Bay, Greece Fjord, and Nunavut has never seen a hurricane. What do you think? Yeah. So, if you're afraid of that kind of thing, go to live in Nunavut. And you'll never see a hurricane. Until the plate tectonics move in the earth, and it's in some other different place, and then they can get hit by hurricanes in the far distant future. But I'm talking about, even like a couple generations, never have to worry about that. With this global warming nonsense, yeah, hurricanes never going to happen in Nunavut. So, if they scare you, move to Nunavut. If you like trees, don't move to Nunavut. Yeah, I know you're not going. Okay, okay. Well, you won't be bringing him with you because there's no trees. Have a nice time.